Hello, 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 hello. I had written down the logic. I think some people operate, it's like their credo or their, some belief that they've essentially taken in that does this. If I never live, I'll never die. If I never try, I'll never fail. If I never love, I'll never lose. It's all based on, well, that principle of if I hold myself on this, I'll stay safe. And I think this person, be it you or the other guy, or somebody from long ago who gave you that advice, or by implication, wanted you to play small or not risk it. And it's so crazy. If I never live, I'll never die. You'll never live. It doesn't seem like a good trade-off to me. So it's like really faulty logic. And if it's something we learned, as J.D. Salinger said, if you've eaten of that apple of knowledge, spit it out. Spit it out. Prince of Swords. That's Knight of Swords. No, I'm sorry, that's Page of Swords. It's a little message, I think. Somebody's looking into or sending out trying to determine with a little message how you feel about something big. If I never speak, I'll never be misunderstood. 10 of Cups. A little message about something big. I mean, this is, I couldn't love you more. If I never love, I'll never lose. Maybe they're trying to get a new perspective on that, a kind of clean slate or beginner's mind on the whole idea of this kind of happiness. If I never love, I'll never lose. Tell us about 10 of Cups and the loss or the logic or 3 of Wands. That's a card of the future. Future happiness, future, a bright, brilliant thing I'm manifesting. Tell us about the Prince of Swords, this Page of Swords. It's a message about 5 of Swords. Like I'm in a bad place right now. I'm engaged in some kind of fight. And I noticed the four swords first. And then I was thinking, where's the 5th? And it's at the bottom. But it's sort of like somebody who's been trying to heal from some kind of trauma. And in order to heal, they really need to look at it, to investigate it, to dig in. But with some kind of new perspective. Like deal with it now so that in the future, happily ever after. And see the way the masculine on this card is gesturing. You know, sort of like, look at this. Fulfillment in the future. They may be sending a message, somebody may be an air sign, that, you know, they have high hopes for the future, because this is a card of optimism, of expectation of something good coming toward them. That's their beginner's mind. I think they've been through the shits, basically. Some kind of fight that they're still recovering from. And they sort of have to start at the beginning. Because the way they were perceiving it, sword energy, put them at the loggerheads with somebody. In the future, there can be a cord. What's the Ten of Cups, please? Eight of Wands. That's to do with communication, or with the ability to receive the messages. And again, the heart at the center. It's like a heart activation. Regaining their capacity to really feel safe. Because this wasn't a safe situation. In Wands energy, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, a future where things get where optimism somehow gets reignited, the possibility for flow and for conversation after this, whatever that was. And the fives indicate a need for change, but it wasn't an easy change. It was like a, who's going to win the fight? Who's going to talk the loudest or shout the loudest or win the argument? Somebody wants to talk about that. And I don't know if they're talking to the person with whom they had the argument. I don't think so. I think they're trying to explain it to somebody else. Whoa, got it. Okay. I like that. Under Three of Wands, Two of Cups. There's somebody that they really, a connection that they really hope is out there. Somebody that has not waited for them, but is still there. I was talking to my daughter and my granddaughter today, and my granddaughter, who I still call the baby, even though she's 2.5, almost 2.5, the baby said, "Nana, are you still there?" And she knew, I mean, she could see me on the little phone. My daughter said she says that to her quite a lot. Even when my daughter's sitting right there, she'll say, "Are you still there?" On Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, whatever this battle was, it took, you know, a long, long time, maybe 8 years. And it's weird, I was counting up this morning, because it's been so long, I don't even know how long it's been since, you know, a problematic relationship began. And I counted it up, and this spring it will be 8 years, or this summer. And all these changes have happened in that time. You know, the all the moon cycles, all the things that came and went, all the intentions that were either followed through on or no effort or time was put into them. It seems like there's been some stalemate or something that inhibited a situation from becoming realized because somebody was engaged in a fight somewhere else. 2 eights is 16, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. 16 in Major Arcana is Tower. On 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. A lot of wand energy here, lots of fire, lots of passion, lots of let's do this. But then there's let's do it. In the future, there'll be this opportunity for passion for these two. Are you still there? Will you in the future still be there? I had a situation once where somebody was visiting me and they had to go. It was a short visit. And you know, it had been sort of a mixed bag, but it was really nice to touch base with this person. And I felt like very brave for both of us to even dip a toe into this. And he was getting ready to go and he said, I'm scared to leave. You know, I'm scared basically that you won't be there. By the time I can get back, I don't think you know. And I said, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't really know what they were talking about. It's like somebody kicked the can down the road, you know. Can't do it now, but boosh, I'll push it into the future so that I can catch up later. But then I might have to kick it again. King of Swords. Hello. Again and again with this air sign. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius who wants to give an indication, like give a little message, a little text or something, that they hope will tide this person over because there's so much potential here. 3 of Wands, like potential energy for this kind of happiness. But it's almost like they're standing back and calculating, you know, how long will this person wait? And I get the feeling that they've already put in a whole lot of time. The person who's expected to wait. And I don't think it was ever said out loud, wait for me. In fact, I think maybe what was said was, I don't expect you to wait for me. But I do. I'm not going to tell you I expect you to wait for me, but I do. I have this expectation. Okay, tell us about 3 of Wands, King of Swords, and the expectation, please. Page of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles, which is the page. We have 2 pages here, which indicate a young energy. Didn't I see a page of, Page of Swords? This would be the person, I think, who's been left waiting. They used the time. They used it to invest in themselves, to master a skill, to become really grounded and stable in their own life, Pentacles energy. And now I think when this person says a little something, this King of Swords, it draws this person out a little bit, just a little bit. You know, it might even be just, okay, I'm here. You know, I'm not going anywhere. But I'm not waiting for you. You know, I'm grounded and doing my work and carrying on with my life. From this person's perspective, they haven't been waiting. But they feel something for this person. Again, the hand to the heart. We have heart image in Five of Swords, heart image in Eight of Wands, and heart image here. There's a lot of love here, but little to show for it, I'd say. Little to show for it. It's almost like there is this future desire or hope that something can be manifested in the future. And this person might be holding a little bit of space. Not because they're waiting, just because, why are they holding space for this? On Ten of Cups, Two of Swords. Something was really unresolved, unspoken. There was a roadblock of some kind, and, you know, misunderstandings, or I think somebody was of two minds. They couldn't decide, this King of Swords. They were blocking their own Ten of Cups. Kicking the can down, you know, I can't do it now. I'm at a crossroads. I've got something pending. Some decision that has to be made before I can, you know, allow myself to feel. Because this person is full of love. But they're of two minds about, can I act on it? Maybe in the future I can act. Wands energy, I can do it in the future. Right now I'm blocked. King of Swords is blocked. They might be sending out a little thing to suggest, you know, I'm hung up. In the future, let's do this, Wands energy. And what they're hung up about is something that's happening elsewhere. They've never spoken about it. Boy, I get annoyed with this. I mean, you know, it's not like we tell each other everything. It's not like there has to be full disclosure at all times. People need to have the time to you know, to move on from this kind of block in their own time. But I think that this other person has been patient for a long time because they're patient by nature. They're used to investing time and energy into things that will take time to grow. They did hold space for this King of Swords because they love them. They really felt, Cups energy, felt the connection. What's the Tower about, please, on Eight of Wands? Boy, these cards are hurting my hand. I don't know what that's about. All of these? Temperance, Devil. This is the third reading in a row, I think, where we've had Capricorn energy. Balance, Temperance. You know, one of the archangels, I think it's Archmike. It's divine timing. It's things in sync. It's almost like heartbeats in sync. This is a card of extremes. And here are the extremes there, except Temperance is about the blend, is sort of mitigating the extremes. So I think it'll be a very lively and important conversation that talks about what held us back, this Two of Swords impasse, and about what can heal us in divine timing. So this person, King of Swords, who kicked the can down the street, may have been right. You know, they weren't stalling. They were legitimately at some sort of impasse. And it may have been, you know, until I regain my balance after this toxic situation, this Five of Swords, Two of Swords trap, stuck energy, I'm healing it. Temperance card can mean that. In divine timing. I'm trying to get in sync. But you know, this was really destabilizing, that implicit Tower and the 2 8s. And these are sequential cards, which I only just noticed. The 14, Temperance, and the 15, Devil. It's sort of like after a long time, Capricorn energy. Growing something, working on something, shadow work perhaps. Capricorn energy, 8 of Pentacles. I'm finally healing. I'm finally coming into balance. You know, before this healing, I was stuck and I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have properly been there for somebody. But now I'm regaining my balance, and it has to do with becoming whole. The blend, not the, this is really the non-blend. This is two things isolated, each in their own bubble, in their own, you know, amniotic sac, if you want to look at it that way. Non-movement, no birth. But and I'm noticing here the two, like slipstreams, the two timelines converge. Temperance is also a card of patience. It's sort of like the worst is over. Devil, you know, we've done the work. 8 of Pentacles. For real, and in real time. The work of liberation, Devil energy. And now, in fire energy, we can begin. Like sort of the future is now. The future is ours to see. That's from something. Future is ours to see. I mean, this person is suddenly optimistic about the chances of this thing actually happening. Why this little, oh boy, all of these, the little message, I'm healing from this 5 of Swords, you know, I'm hearing like catastrophe. It took a long time for them to fight their way free. Fight their way free. 8 of Swords. See, the eagle is breaking free. 8 of Swords is ordinarily a card of being hemmed in, but here there's something about this Aquarian energy of You know, I've healed and I'm blowing this pop stand, shaking the dust of this off my feet. And here I go, 8 of Cups, to claim this. You know, here are the 2 dolphins. Here's the 1 dolphin surfacing. Is it a dolphin? Yeah, it's the mermaid and the dolphin. It's sort of like the timelines really, you know, are in sync now. This couldn't have happened before. There was a lot of healing to do before somebody could escape some kind of lousy situation that they'd been perhaps trying to get out for a long time. But they couldn't go until they healed. And now that they've healed, can they move toward their 2 of Cups? Yes. You know, I think for a while this person may have actually held that belief. If I never live, if I just stay put, it's kind of a I don't even know how to describe it, but it is the sense, if I never do it, I'll never fail. If I never live, I'll never die. If I just stay stuck, stay still. You know, nobody can see me if I just stay still. If I just stay at the crossroads long enough. Somebody will lose their attention and I can scoot. I think it's good news, but I'm not sure how the person on the other end of this is going to feel about it. Feel Cups energy, because they were left waiting a long time, I think, without any explanation. We've gotten that again and again, you know, and now they're trying to explain, but in this little kind of, do you get it? Can I say more? It's very tentative. It's very tentative. But I think, you know, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. You know, there's some kind of progression here. You know, of the time that's passed, the conversation as yet to come, that will kind of allow for the flow, water energy, toward this connection. I've healed enough. You know, was it too long? That's the question King of Swords has. I think they have some optimism about this situation. They're certainly going to try. They can't let it go. They're passionate about it. They think there's still a chance, an opportunity for this. And I think they do have a chance. It's sort of like, okay, here I am. You know, where are you? And the 2 timelines, I'm drawn back to that. These 2 kind of meandering paths that meet up now, right here where we stand. What was that just the other day? Take a stand, it's sacred ground. The time is right. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Yeah, thank you for, you know, all that stuff. I appreciate it. And I realize I look exhausted. I'm a little exhausted, but I'm glad to be here, and I hope you come back and visit next time. It's been real.